Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from CDCS 230 Part 2 Class B. Today we are going to presenting our group project in ITT400, developing simple network. So, first of all, let me introduce our group members.
And first I will explain about the overview of our group project, which is our group project is to make a networking system, and this networking system is created using Cisco Packet Tracer. This Cisco Packet Tracer is a simulation tool that can simulate data travel through a network virtually. And this allows us to test our networking technique without using any physical practice. In this project, we stimulate and design a networking system for business company with two departments, which is HR department and store management department.
The objective of this project is to set up a simple network using Cisco Packet Tracer to share files between PCs in the network using command prompt, to check the connection between devices in the network using command prompt, to check the IP address of devices that are connected to a network using command prompt, to view a list of stations that are connected in a network using command prompt, to send message between devices in the network, to monitor a network created using SolarWinds Network Performance Monitor NPM.
Okay, first I will tell you how to set up a network. And first thing that you need to do before you set up the network is you need to put the PC. Okay, and then after we're done with PC, we put the switches. Here I use two switches. And then on top of the switches, I put only one router. Okay, one router for two switches. And lastly, we put the server on top of the router. After we set up this device, we can connect with the copper wire, but let me rename first. Then we can connect with the copper wire. I use copper wire here, which we connect the PC using fast Ethernet port to the switches. Okay, we repeat the same for the second switches. For the router, we need to connect using the Giga Ethernet port. And when we want to connect at the router, make sure that we remember which Ethernet port that we use for which devices. At the router, we can set the IP address for each port of Ethernet there. Remember to turn on the port status. Okay, we repeat the same thing to each port of the router. Set up the IP address. Okay, first we set up the IP address for the server. Go to desktop and IP address. Okay, insert the IP address with the same 3 digit as the port that we use, which is 190. And after the third digit, you can insert any kind of digit that you want. And click on the subnet. And also we need to paste back the same IP address as the port that we are using at the default gateway. For this default gateway, okay, we use the same. Okay, for this default gateway, we use the same IP address as the IP address at the router. And then we move to the first PC. The PC of Wafiy and Faris use the same switches, which is connected to the Ethernet number 1 at the router. So the default gateway need to be the same as the IP address that we set on the router. And then repeat the same thing for all of the PC. For the PC, which is because it was from the different type of switches, so we need to follow the IP address that we have set up on the router, which is 192. Okay, and we're done. We're setting up the network. That's all from me, I guess. Thank you.
Next, I'm going to demonstrate how to share file between PC in a network by using command prompt. So let's get started. First, we click on the server and we open services. Next, we open FTP and we will create a new user. Let's say for this time we use project for our username and project also for our password. Next, let's not forget to click all the checkbox, right? Delete, rename, and list. Next, we will add our new user. And then we choose one PC. This time, I use Wafiy PC. Then, we will open the text editor to create a new file. Let's say for this example, we type hey there. And then, we will save our file. So, let's name it as a project. Okay. Okay, after saving the file, we'll open the command prompt. So, before anything started, we need to make sure our PC is connected with the server. So, let's ping the Wafiy PC to the server. So we will enter the IP address of the server, which is 190.123 and 10.1. So let's wait for the response. Okay. Okay, it's totally normal to get request timeout for the first time. So let's try it again. Okay, there you go. We will get all the response. So next, we will enter the file transfer protocol. So let's enter again the IP address of the server. We will enter the username, project, and we will enter the password. Just make sure it is correct. Okay, next we will upload our file, project.txt, to the server, to the file protocol transfer. Okay. And then after we upload it by type input, then we will quit the program. Next, we choose our PC to receive the file. We open command prompt and make sure our PC is connected with the server. We do ping and enter the IP address of the server. Okay, we get the response. So next, we enter the file transfer protocol. Just repeat the process. Just enter the same username and password. And then instead of put, we will type get. So that we will download the file that has been transferred. So we will get the file that has been uploaded by Wafiy.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, now we will check the directory to make sure that our file is received, is downloaded. Okay, we can see the project.txt is there. Now we will quit the program. So let's check. Open text box, open text editor, and we will search the project file. See, there you go. We receive the project.txt file. So that's all.
So right now we are going to check the connection using command prompt. So we will start with Wafiy computer. We will click at the command prompt, and then we will type for Faris IP address, which is ping 191.123.10.2. We will wait for the response from Faris computer. Okay, so right now we will go for the IN computer. We will type the IP address, which is 192.123.10.1. Okay, so for the IN computer, it occurs the request timeout, which is we will type the IP address again. So we will type ping 192.123.10.1. Okay, so IN computer has responded, which is the connection is successful. And right now we will go for the Adibah computer. We will type ping 192.123.10.2. Okay, and then we will try it again since it occurs the request timeout. So we will type ping 192.123.10.2 again. And then, okay, it's already respond from Adibah computer, which is the connection is successful.
For the first step, we need to choose any devices on our network. As you can see, I choose PCPT named Faris, and then go to desktop and press the command prompt. Once the command prompt is pop up, we need to input command which is ipconfig and press enter button. As you can see, it will show the IP address of the selected devices that we chose earlier. Okay, first thing first, we need to click on router 0 and click the SLI page. Once the SLI page pop up, we need to press enter and type show IP interface brief before we press enter button again. Okay, as you can see, it will show all the stations that are connected to the router.
Next, we are going to send messages between devices. First, click on router 0, open CLI and enter END. And then press enter. Type conft. This step is to enable user us to enter global configuration mode. And then type host name R1. This step is optional. And next, you have to type enable secret WP. The WP does not affect the process. You can declare WP as anything you want. For example, enable secret Wafiy. And then you have to type int G0/0 G0/1. This varies from your own network. It can be G0/0/0, depends on which cable you use to connect your targeted switches. And then type IP address, your router address, which is 191.123.10.10, and the subnet mask, which is 255.255.0.0, and then type no shot. And then you have to type line VTY05, and then you have to type login. And then you will see the password is set. And then you have to enter password WF or anything you want. Please remember the password. And then you have to type exit and enter. And then you have to type exit again. And last one, you have to type WR to save the changes. And step 2, you have to open any PC that you want. Then enter and then open command prompt. And then you have to enter telnet. And then the IP address of router, which is 191.123.10.10. And then you have to enter your second password. And then type EN to go to privilege mode. And then enter your first password. And then you have to open another PC, your second PC. And then click on command prompt. And then type telnet, IP address of router, which is 191.123.10.10, and then you have to enter your second password. And then you have to type END to go to the privilege modes. And then you have to enter your first password, also to enter the privilege mode. And then send asterisk. And then enter message, whatever you want to send. And then press Y to confirm. Alright. And then we're gonna open the first PC. And then you will see the message that sent from the second PC to the first PC. Okay, your output should be like this too. The message is successfully sent.
Next, we will talk about the monitoring tool that we use in this project. We use SolarWinds Network Performance Monitor, NPM. NPM is a network monitoring tool that provides various features to ensure network performance and capabilities is at optimum condition. NPM is well-known monitoring tool among networking students and workers because of their many key features such as network mapping, performance monitoring, traffic analysis, and network troubleshooting. This feature help network developers to improve network implementation as it is capable to monitoring real-time network performance and activities. NPM offers real-time monitoring features like real-time dashboard, packet capture integration, and alerting capabilities.
In conclusion, our recent experience with Cisco Packet Tracer have significantly enhanced our understanding of fundamental networking concepts. We have learned about the essential function of various network devices and how they interconnect, which is crucial for ensuring effective communication within the network. Our exploration into a theoretical aspect of data networking and communication has provided a solid foundation that aids in the practical application of this concept. Through Cisco Packet Tracer, we observe how communication between different departments can be seamlessly managed and how files can be efficiently transferred from one PC to another using FTP. The value of network simulators such as Cisco Packet Tracer cannot be overstated. They allow us to simulate real-world scenarios without the need of physical setups, thus saving significant times, effort, and financial resource. This approach ensures that we can experiment and learn without the risk of costly mistake. When our objects are clear, the process of setting up network simulation becomes more straightforward and manageable. This simulation not only provide a risk-free environment for testing and learning, but also prepare us for real-world network implementation. Overall, our learning underscore the importance of network simulation in both educational and practical contexts. They facilitate a deeper understanding of networking concept and contribute to more efficient and effective network setups in actual scenarios. I think that's all from us. Thank you.